Dear future generation, I think I can speak for the rest of when I say, sorry. Sorry we left you with our mess of the planet. Sorry that we were too caught up in our doings to do something. Sorry we listened to people who made excuses to do nothing. I hope you forgive us. We just didn't realize how special the hair was. Like a Mary's gone wrong. We didn't know what we had until it was gone. For example, I'm guessing you probably know as is the Amazon desert, right? Well, believe it or not, it was once called the Amazon rainforest, and there were billions of trees, and all of them were gorgeous. Oh, you don't know much about trees, do you? Well, let me tell you, trees are amazing. I mean, we literally breathe the air they are creating. They clean our pollution or carbon. They store and purify water. They give us medicine that cure our disease, food that feeds us. Which is why I'm so sorry to tell you this. With burn down, cut it down with brutal machine, horrific at the rate of the 40 football fields every minute, that 50% of all the trees in the world gone in the last 100 years. Why? For this. And it will make me so sad if there weren't so many pictures of leaves on it. You know, when I was a child, I read how the Native Americans had such consideration for the planet that they feel responsible for how they left the land for the next 7 generations, which bring me great sorrow, because most of today don't even care about tomorrow. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we put profit about people, greed about need, rule of gold about the golden rule. I'm sorry that we use nature as a credit card with no spending limit, overdrafting animals to extinction, stealing your chance to ever see their uniqueness, or become friends with them. Sorry that we point at the ocean so much that you can't even swim in them. But most of all, I'm sorry about our mindset, because we have the nerve to call this destruction progress. Hey Fox News, if you don't think climate change is a threat, I dare you to interview the dozens of homeless people Bangladesh. See why? When you were in your pretty house nestled, their homes were little washed away beneath their feet to the rise of sea level. Sarah Palin, you said that you love the smell of fossil fuel. Well, I heard told the kids of Beijing who were forced to wear pollution masks used to go to the school. See, you can ignore this. But the thing about truth is, it can be denied. not avoided. So I'm sorry, future generation. I'm sorry that our footprint became a sinkhole and not a garden. I'm sorry that we pay so much attention to the ices and very little to how fast the ice is melting in the Arctic. I'm sorry we don't you, and I'm sorry we couldn't find another planet in time to move to. And you know what? I'm not sorry. This future I do not accept it. Because an error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. We can redirect this. How? Let me suggest it. If a farmer sees a tree that is unhealthy, they don't look at the branch to diagnostic, they look at the root. So like the farmer, we must look at the root and not to the branch of government, not to the politician run by corporation. We are the roof, we are the foundation this generation. It is up to us to take care of this planet. It is our only home. We must globally warm our hair and change the climate of our soul and realize this. We are not apart from nature, we are a part of nature. And to betray nature is to betray us. To say nature is to say us. Because whatever you are fighting for, racism or poverty, feminism, gay rights, or any type of equality, it won't matter in the least. Because if we don't work together to save the environment, we will be equally extinct. Sorry.